I want to talk to you about changing your identity, becoming who you truly want to be. And in this video, I'm going to give you the exact steps you need to take in order to get through that. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
First thing, what I need you to do is I need you to understand what you want. And the way you do this is through what I like to call, well, actually, Brian Tracy came up with it, which is called the magic wand technique. Imagine you had a wand or you had a hand, which you do have a hand, but whenever you counting my fingers again,
Exactly, yeah.
you could wave your hand or you could wave a wand and anything you ever wanted would come true instantly, just like that. What would you want?
6-pack, supercar,
Money,
model, girlfriend.
Exactly. Whatever you wanted. Think about that. If you could wave your hand or wave a wand and anything you wanted that could happen and you can have right now, what would that be? As soon as you come up with that answer, that's your first goal. And then you repeat this process 10 times. Now, the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals are going to be easy. They're going to come to you like that. But then what's crucial is that you keep focusing. You get those 7, 8, 9, 10 goals. Because when you do that, you put your brain into a state where you already believe you have everything that you want. And then you start focusing on the long term. And that's fucking crucial. Now, once you've done that, you focus on step 2.
Right.
And then as you start writing out these goals every single morning, first thing and last thing at night, which is what I do in the present tense. I earn £10,000 a month. I earn £10,000 a month. I have 3 to 5 brothers who I spend the most of my time with. I live in this place. I have a 6-pack. I have a beautiful, loyal, and supportive girlfriend. I am a man who feels proud and confident and fulfilled and is pushing and striving towards something that he truly wants. You write these out in the present tense, and this is crucial because most of you right now, you're in this I want frame.
Yeah, I know.
I want, and it's true, you do want things, but you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And this is every single one of the greatest thinkers in the world have been all in unanimous agreement about this, that as man thinketh, so is he. It's true. Now, the reason is you do it in these present tense. The reason you write these sentences out in the present tense is because you're writing it as if you already have it. And that's the most crucial thing that I want you to understand. The next thing is with all of these things, all of these goals, and you start writing them out in the present tense, think about the man you have to be or the person you want to be if you're a girl watching this or a woman. Think about the person you have to be or the person or who that person is and what he is like, what he does every day. How does he feel? How does he think? What does that version of you do? What does that version of you think? How does he act? How does he interact with people? And write it out, right? But like I mentioned before, you have to write it out in the present tense using the first person. So instead of saying, the best version of me will do this, you would transform that into saying, I am extremely dedicated and hardworking, and I am focused and I am disciplined towards striving towards my goal and my purpose. I enjoy my work and I get dopamine from my work. I consciously provide value to those around me, and I am as useful as possible, as I know that that's how I make valuable connections and genuine friendships in general, genuine relationships. And write out the things that this version of you thinks about. How does he think? Like I said, how does he think? How does he act? How does he behave? What does he do? How does he spend his time? What does he do with his life on his day-to-day? And that is so fucking crucial. And then after all of that, I want you to write out your dream day. So just to clarify up to this point, figure out what you want through the magic wand technique. Write those out in the present tense. Write out what kind of person that has those things does every single day and treats and thinks and treats his peers and what he thinks about. And the fourth is I want you to put that all into one single day, aka your dream day. What time do you wake up? What color sheets do you have? Is the sun shining into your bedroom window? Do you have a beautiful model next to your bed? Do you have a sea view? Do you have a pool and a sea view? How many bedrooms is the house? Is it modern? Is it old? Where is it based? What country? What place? What do you do with your time? After you wake up and you write down your dream goals, and you write down your goals and, in the present tense and who you are, what kind of person you are. What do you do? What time do you go to the gym? Who do you meet at the gym? What kind of exercises do you do? Do you do boxing? Do you do sparring? How does that work? What kind of split do you follow? And after that, how long does it take you to take a shower? Genuinely ask yourself this, because if you're taking 15 fucking minutes in a shower, what are you doing with your time, right? And you keep going throughout your day. What does his diet look like? What does he eat? How many calories does he have if you're into tracking calories? Does he eat junk food? Obviously fucking not, right? Because that's just common sense. And then you just go and then you just write exactly how your day would look like, using all of those elements, right? How much money you make, etc., etc. But the crucial thing, the one thing that you should get from this is that you need to switch your mindset into an action-based mindset, because you're never going to get any of this without putting in the work. And that's just fact. And you know this. It's common. Theo knows this. I know this. Everyone fucking genuinely knows this. So when you're planning out this day, when you're writing it out, think about the actions you take. Think about the things you do that consciously move yourself towards and closer to that goal. But this is the thing. Remember, you already have that goal. You already have it, right? This is crucial. I earn £10,000 a month. I am fucking a lean, mean, money-making machine. I'm 9% body fat. I have a beautiful girlfriend. I have 3 to 5 brothers who I spend most of my days with, who I provide value, and we just fucking go at it. We chill at cigars lounge. We play chess. Exactly. We eat steaks. We speak on topics which improve our lives. This is all in the present. I want you to notice that. It's not I will. It's happening right now. And if you do those 4 things, which is figure out what you want, the magic wand technique, write them down in the present tense as if you already have them, figure out what the person that has those things does, acts, thinks, and behaves, and then you write that down in a dream day. And then, which is the most important thing out of all of this, is you go through this first thing in the morning, last thing at night. So you get up, turn off your alarm, go straight to your journal, write down your goals, write them down in the present tense, write down what that person does, thinks, behaves, acts, does, and then you read through your dream day every single morning and every single night. I guarantee you, your life is going to turn into that, and your whole identity within 3-4 weeks is going to completely change.
Right, and it's just, that's so powerful, because everything you've pointed out there is easy, actionable steps that you guys should take. Like, Fox has just told you everything, exactly what you need to do if you want to change your life in real time, right now, today. Tonight, why aren't you going to do this journaling thing that he's talking about? Tonight, why aren't you going to reflect on your life? And instead of saying, I want to make 10K a month, why don't you just say, I am making 10K a month. I am living in Spain on a beachfront property with my wife and children. Why are you not implementing these things Fox has just said? Because the beautiful thing is, it's not airy fairy fluff bullshit. You need to have a bit more sleep and drink more water. Like, it's not useless information. It's very actionable, very useful information that you should actually be paying him for. Like, this is very valuable knowledge. Why aren't you going to act on it? It's insane that some people watching this now are going to look at this, listen to us, agree with us, and then not do it. Tonight, I'm going to do what he's saying. I'm going to write down on a list everything that I want, and I'm not going to say I want it anymore. I'm going to say I am it, because it's such a powerful shift. And it also leads to the point of people just float through life airy-fairy, not really focused on what they want. People just float through life, not focused on what the goals they want, not focused on anything really. They'll just be like, I want to be successful. Okay, what do you want to be successful with? And they won't even have a goal in mind. Like, they won't even know what to tell you. We know our goals. We know how we're going to get there. We have actionable steps. Some people don't even have goals. How are you going to get anywhere if you don't even have goals, you know? So it's absolutely insane value that he's just given you. And you should take action on it today. Tonight, I want you to all write down a list of things that you want and make it real. And talk about it in the present tense, not like it's some future thing that will never happen. Talk about it like you have it now, and it'll be real sooner than you know it.
Exactly. And just like Theo said, that's the biggest thing, is in the present tense. I keep mentioning it because it's the biggest thing. Because we all want things, right? but not many of us have things. And like I don't know if I mentioned this in this video, but let's say you have results, the current results that you're getting. A lot of people want to change these results, okay? But if you want to change these results without changing something in here, it's never gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna say this one more time, and I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I'm gonna say it, and I really, really want you to listen extremely closely. If you're standing in front of a mirror, okay, and you want to change what you see in the reflection without changing you, that's physically impossible. And that's literally what you are doing when you say that you want to change your results without changing the way you think, without changing the way you act, without changing the way you behave. But before that, what precedes all of that is the way you think. And we all have conditioning. We all have programming. It's normal. We're all programmed. We're all programmed to think a certain way, but you need to choose your programming. And like Theo said, these are actionable steps that you can literally take right now, and you should take. And if you don't, then that's just telling yourself what kind of person you are.
Actionable steps you should be paying for. This is very valuable information that Fox has spent time studying, and you're getting it for free, and you're not even going to put the effort in for this paid information that is so valuable. You should be paying him to have it, but you're getting it for free. You're not even going to put the effort in to actually implement it. What's wrong with you? Why are you putting this amazing value? You're leaving it on the table and just ignoring it. What's the point? Why are you watching this if you're not going to implement what he's saying?
Knowledge without action is useless.
Albert Einstein, I'm pretty sure, said that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity.
Fucking right.
Exactly. That's exactly what Fox was talking about.
Exactly.
How can you have a white t-shirt on, look in the mirror, and then expect there to be a blue t-shirt? So you need to change what you're doing if you want different results. If you want to stay as you are now, keep doing what you're doing now. If you want to change what you're doing, take more action and actually try things, like actually do things.
Exactly. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And I'm going to give you all a bonus. So in my pocket right now, I'll keep this with me all times. This is my goal card. Now, remember about those goals that I told you to write about in the beginning, in the present tense. I earn, I have, I am, I do. I want you to write those down on a piece of paper, and then I want you to fold it up like I did. And I want you to keep it in your pocket wherever you go. Wherever you go, whatever you do throughout the day, I want you to keep it in your pocket. I've literally done it myself. And I wrote this, it doesn't have the date on it, but I wrote this over a month ago. And I just have it in my pocket literally all the time. And you'll forget about it. But what's important is that your subconscious mind will know it's there. And it will be like reminders. And yeah, that's literally it. If you just do those things, I guarantee you, in 4 weeks alone, your life will change. This isn't something that you do right now and your whole life is going to change. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to take at least 4 weeks. But what else are you going to do with your time? Your time is going to pass anyway, so you might as well do something which is going to change your identity and become the person that you are the person you truly want to be. So just start acting like it.
I'd argue next month when you wake up and you see on your Instagram that motivational edit that makes you go to the gym and you train extra hard next month, if you don't do anything, it's going to keep happening. The 2025 is going to roll around and you're going to be in the same position you are now. And I'd even argue, you said it takes 4 weeks. If you truly implement what Fox has just said and you have your goals and you write it in the present tense and you say, I have a 6-pack, I am making 10k a month, I drive a Lamborghini, that's not advice that's going to benefit your life in 4 weeks. I'd argue it the same exact day, you're going to feel an energy boost, you're going to want to build that momentum, you want to keep moving it forward. I'd argue he's just giving you advice that will boost your mood, your energy, everything about you, same day if you actually implement it.
And I'm very glad you mentioned that bit about energy boost, because it's true what you said. And I forgot to mention this, but this is arguably, again, one of the most important things is that if you do this half-assed and in a half-assed way where you just write it down, you're like, okay, cool, I'm going to do it every day. You're not going to see results as quickly, if any results, where you do it and you become emotionally involved with it. I want you to feel the feelings that you will have when you have these things. When you have your goals, how are you going to feel? I want you to really relax. Take 6 to 7 breaths, breathing out extra long, right? Get into a fully relaxed state. And I want you to visualize your dream day from start to finish. Now, in the beginning, obviously it's going to be difficult to remember every single detail, but I promise you, after 2 weeks, you're going to know every single word about your dream day, and you're going to be able to recite it verbatim. And when that happens, I want you to close your eyes, get relaxed, and visualize going through the motions, taking actions on the things that you said to yourself that you will do, and really dive into those feelings, because at the end of the day, those are the most important things, because that's why we do everything. If you genuinely think about it, we do everything for a feeling or a thought. Because why do you want 10k a month? Yes, of course, it's cool to travel, but why do you want to travel? To see new places. Okay, why do you want to see new places? To feel like you've done it, to feel fulfilled, to feel accomplished. You want to get that certain feeling, and if you can dive into that feeling beforehand, you're already going to be in that certain level of vibration to attract what you want. Because again, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And when you're in that feeling and you're in that vibrational state, things are going to fucking change, my friend.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
100%. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thanks for having me on the show.
100%. Looking forward to the next one.
Exactly.
Boom.